them and go give them a follow. Today's episode, we have the infamous, the notorious, the mysterious Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah, man.
How are you doing today, Palm Beach Pete?
Great, Nick. Thanks for having me here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. So obviously you were here a few weeks ago. So in these past couple of weeks, how has your life changed?
It's changed dramatically. I'm constantly being recognized. I'm getting great opportunities. I love the opportunity for Triumph Arcade. It's such a great product. And I look forward for more opportunities. But it's just great being out and seeing people and seeing my fans. And it makes me feel really good.
So you've been getting stopped a lot, everywhere, I'm assuming.
All the time.
Good and bad? Is it a mix?
No bads, really. Very, very rare bads. Last night I was at the Hard Rock Casino, and I was constantly stopped. And it's crazy how many Generation Zers are following me, as well as boomers. And I also get just nice hellos. You're the icon. You're the GOAT. We love you, Pete.
Because obviously we filmed the interview. It got crazy traction. I think you're one of the most viral people on the internet right now, or the most viral, right? I get some comments saying, you're lying. That's Jeffrey Epstein. What are you doing, right? And you know, America is the land of conspiracy theories, right?
Correct.
That's what it is. So what do you have to tell the people at home where like, no, you're not Palm Beach Pete. You have no identity. You are Jeffrey Epstein. What do you want to tell these people?
I'm Palm Beach Pete, living my life, enjoying it. He's dead, and he was a really bad guy.
So you think he's done?
Done. Finished. He's dead.
All right, because I said this before, right? In the jail systems, you know, there's cameras everywhere. I just think it's super, super weird and mysterious that right when he escapes, right, the cameras all shut off.
I put it this way. If I was him, and I'm not him,
hypothetically,
would I be parading myself in public? The authorities would have me arrested and locked down immediately. So he's dead.
100%, unless Mossad agent comes into play. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying there's variables in life, and that's a variable because Ghislaine Maxwell's
Palm
dad.
Beach Pete.
I think you're Palm Beach Pete.
Enjoying a great life and having so much fun with this. And how many times does a 71-year-old retired guy, outgoing, fun dude, gets an opportunity to work with the best influencers in the world, like Steve will do it, or a great Triumph Arcade, great brand, and enjoy it, have fun with it, and learn from it. So I'm having a blast. That's how it's changed my life.
Hey, listen, I've been at dinner with you and lunches. I think you're a great guy. You know what I mean? I don't think you're Jeffrey Epstein.
I know you don't.
But I just have a question. If we were to do some sort of lie detector test today, are you willing to do it?
You're just going to throw that on me like that?
Yeah. Would you be willing to do it?
I have no problem doing that because I'm Palm Beach Pete, living my life.
Okay, cool. So we're going to bring in a lie detectors test sponsored by Triumph Arcade. He's here right now. He's been waiting for hours.
Seriously?
100%.
Oh, God, that's going to be great.
And listen.
We'll clear the air. Let all the conspiracy, what they want to think.
Listen, we'll clear the air. We'll check the conspiracy theories, and we see what's going on. But listen, I have a long list of questions. I hope you're ready, to be honest.
Fine. Shoot away, man.
We have Sean Black from Harper and Associates, a world-renowned polygrapher. He has done some of the craziest crimes, some of the craziest murderers, despicable people, kidnappers, lawyers, judges, celebrities, you name it, people darker than Jeff Epp. This is Sean, everybody. I'll let you take the floor. Tell them a little about yourself.
Where am I looking? Over here?
Right over here.
Oh, I'm Sean Black from Harper and Associates, and like he said, I've done over 1,000 tests in the last 2 years, ranging from sex offenders, police applicants, murderers, high-profile criminals, and a lot of infidelities. I've done pretty much all of it.
And how accurate are these tests, you would say?
So there's one test in particular. They call it a Utah 4. And a Utah 4 it's an examination designed in Utah. It's 4 questions. And under the perfect circumstances, it's up to 94.5% accurate.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be...
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Well, before we start this, I have a question for you. Are you ready, Pete? Before we start this test, do you swear to tell nothing but the truth?
I swear to God.
And nothing that we're going to have to make some documentary later on about?
All accurate, forthwith answers.
All right, nice. Some words I don't know the meaning to, but let's continue from there. So just to make sure this is working,
We're good.
what's your alias? What do you go by?
Palm Beach Pete.
Where were
Yep,
you
That's what
born?
he goes by, yeah.
I was born in Manhattan in 1955 on the Upper East Side.
Yep. That's true.
And then where did you move to? Where do you reside right now?
I now reside in Palm Beach.
Yep. That's non-deceptive, truthful.
Okay, so now it's working, guys. So now I can go up to more spicy questions. You ready?
I'm down.
All right. Have you ever been or leased a private island?
Never.
That's a little bit deceptive there. I'm seeing a little bit of deception. With that,
That's
actually.
interesting.
Bahamas can be an island.
I've rented a house on
no,
Martha's
no.
Vineyard.
Okay, well,
So,
that could explain that.
but
one.
that's not an island. That was a house on an island as opposed to renting an island.
Okay, I get it. Are you a fan of pizza?
I love pizza.
What's your favorite type of pizza if you had to choose one?
Margarita.
I like margarita pizzas too.
Maybe some spicy honey too.
Is that code word?
What was the question?
Are you a fan of pizza?
What was the answer?
Yes.
Yes. He loves pizza.
Okay, nice. What apps would I find on your phone?
Uber, Brightline, Instagram, TikTok, X, Arcade Triumph Games.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm not a big app guy.
I wouldn't find like a Zillow listing for private islands.
Oh, I would have Zillow, but not for private islands. For maybe a new place in Palm Beach.
Just browsing.
Yeah, just seeing what the market's about.
Okay. Are you friends or have you ever met the Clintons?
Never.
No. That's true.
Okay. Are you Jewish and from New York?
Yes.
That is also true.
Okay. I saw something the other day and I just want to kind of touch basis on it. Like, have you and Jeffrey Epstein ever been in the same room together?
I was at a party and he was at that party. I never spoke to him. I never met him. He just happened to be at a party that I was invited to.
So the answer is yes.
The answer was yes. I was in a room and he was in the same room.
No, I'm getting a little deception there.
Okay.
What can I tell you?
I don't know. The truth?
That was the truth.
You play tennis, Pete?
I do.
Did you really win gold medals in the, it's pronounced Maccabea Games?
I won 2 gold medals in 2005 in the 15 over division at the Maccabea Games.
In Israel.
Tennis, in Israel.
That's true.
Okay, now you love tennis.
Love it.
That's what you do in your off time?
Correct.
I saw you play pickleball. You're kind of nice at it.
I like pickleball too, but tennis is more athletic.
Oh, yeah. I think pickleball's for gays. I don't like it. So I'm a man of business. You know, I love business. I love making money. I love making my friends money. Have you ever had an offshore bank account?
Never.
Never had an offshore bank account.
Correct.
So the answer is no.
No.
This is truthful.
Okay. You know, I don't know if this is really part of the lie detector, but there's a conspiracy right now. Why is Palm Beach bottom teeth matching Jeffrey Epstein's bottom teeth? And I kind of want to give you the floor to clear that on why you would think that.
I have no idea. I'm not a dentist, so I can't really answer that question, but I have little crooked teeth on the bottom. He had crooked teeth.
So the answer is no
I don't know.
to crooked teeth or yes to crooked teeth?
Yes to crooked teeth. We both have crooked teeth on our
There's-
bottom.
Random. Just crooked teeth.
All right, it's flatlining, so that's inconclusive.
Okay.
We're going to try to keep the answers to yes and no.
Okay.
You have a girlfriend right now, Pete?
Yes.
How old is your girlfriend?
She's in her 60s.
Yep.
Okay, nice. How long have you been with
true.
her, if you don't mind me asking?
About a year.
And she likes all going on. She's happy for
Yeah,
you.
she loves what's going on.
Okay, cool. So you know what? Something was really weird was when Jeffrey, right, blanked himself. they found his Fortnite account, right? His video game account. And after he blanked himself, it went on live. So people were like, holy hell, how is your Fortnite account live right now?
That's true. I never was aware of that.
Yeah, sure. I get it. Do you like, if you had to pick between Fortnite and Triumph, which one are you playing?
Triumph.
One last question on just the island. I'm just really fascinated by it, kind of like taking vacations and stuff. If you were to own one, do you think you would have all your guests play that video game so they can all mingle together in the dining room?
Not during dinner, but after dinner.
And they're just playing Triumph,
Yes.
doing what they want to do.
And other things.
Have you ever been on a private jet?
Yes.
True.
How many times have you been on a private jet?
Once.
That's true.
Do you like it?
It was great.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was
I
sweet.
liked it. I got free cookies and free snacks. It was really cool. Now, I don't think a lot of people know this. There's conspiracies. You look like him. You are him. But I was doing some research because that's what I do. Do you have a twin brother?
I do. Yes.
I'm a little. Ask him again.
Do you have a twin brother?
I do.
That's what kind of a twin is it? Like identical twin? Or?
He's a fraternal twin. His name is Gary. We don't speak much.
Got it.
Again, I'm getting that sort of inconclusive wave. So maybe it's because you don't have a tight association with him. Maybe.
That's right.
Okay, so you do have one. Just off the record, right? I just want to know, are you more of a tits guy or an ass guy? if you had to choose.
Tits.
So you prefer tits over
Yes.
ass?
I prefer both.
So that would be true. That's true.
All right.
Yes, he prefers tits.
So Pete, you're 71 years old,
Yes.
retired guy.
Yes.
Do you do anything for work anymore, or are you just kicking back,
Kicking back.
relaxing, retired?
Yes.
When you asked the retired question, I was getting a spike. So are you retired or?
I'm retired. But now I'm very busy.
There's the conflict.
But you're retired from, real estate. You're retired from fashion. You're
Right.
retired from all that.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Do you have Uber app on your phone?
Yes.
Is your Uber affected by how you look, like when you open it?
I have no. That's a really good question. No. I haven't used Uber recently, so the answer is no.
So you don't know yet?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Got that. Hypothetically speaking, right, in a hypothetical world, would you rather spend your life in jail or blank yourself? Hypothetically speaking.
Blank myself.
You'd rather do that? I have one. Are you a winner or are you a loser?
I'm a winner.
A big winner.
On Triumph or in life?
No, in life, you're a big winner.
Good winner.
High stakes roller, living the fast life. Have you won enough money on Triumph to maybe buy an island?
No.
Yeah, I don't have that much money yet.
No.
Have you ever heard of St. James?
Never.
Does Little St. James Island ring a bell to you in any shape or form? Does Little St. James Island ring a bell?
I heard he had an island, so I didn't know the name of the island, so it did not ring a bell. No.
That's truthful.
It didn't ring a bell.
No bells ringing.
So I have a couple words. I want to do a rapid fire response with you. So I'm going to say a couple words I wrote down, and based off my word, I want you to say a one-word response. It can be anything you want, rapid fire.
Okay.
Home,
Palm Beach.
burger,
King.
school,
Wheatley.
Goyam,
All White Tennis Club.
Triumph,
Arcade.
hometown,
East Williston.
soap,
Dove.
pray,
Pray. God.
sin,
Crime.
jail,
Time.
lonely soldiers.
Lonely soldiers?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What comes to your mind?
Don't want to be a lonely soldier.
Okay, nice. So, a couple more questions we have. And you're perfectly fine. You're not here against your will. Everything's good with you.
I was surprised.
Okay, nice. Are you or do you know a Mossad agent?
When I was in the Maccabi games
Oh, hell no. Here we go.
in 2005, my first round match was against a guy named Moti. And when I finished playing him, guy that was watching the match says, "You know who you were playing?" I said, "Yeah, Moti. He told me he was a policeman." And then he said, "No, he's one of the heads of Mossad." So I kind of knew him. I played him in a tennis tournament.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he did. That's truthful.
Okay. As of today, April 9th, 2026, are you in direct relationships or contact with any type of Mossad agent?
No.
That's the truth.
And besides that one guy you met, you do not know any more Mossad agents?
Yes.
Yes, you don't?
I don't know any Mossad
Okay.
agents
So no,
other
the
than that
answer is
one.
no.
No, I don't know any Mossad agents other than that one man I met.
Okay.
Okay, that's the truth.
Okay, nice, beautiful. Now, I want to go back a little bit. So, remember the question I asked if you have ever been in the same room as Jeffrey?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys exchange any conversation at all? From a hello to a goodbye to a fuck you?
No conversation. He kept to himself. He was very creepy.
That's truthful.
Okay. Okay. You're a man of class.
Thank you.
I like your shirt. You're always classy. You look prepared. Have you ever owned a convertible car or a foreign car / leased a private island?
I've owned a foreign car and never leased a private island. So yes to the car, no to the island.
Both of those are true. But he reacted when you were telling him that he liked the way he dressed and the way he presented himself. He had a very big reaction to that.
So you got a hard on when I
Why, I don't
complimented
know.
him.
But- and you just had a big reaction to me saying that again. Something
People
there.
like affirmation.
You like compliments? Okay, nice. So I know you were in the same room as Jeffrey before. Have you ever been in the same room as Ghislaine Maxwell?
Never. No.
That's also true.
You know, everything's going amazing, but I think the biggest elephant in the room that everybody wants to know, right, is are you Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
I'm showing a little bit of inconclusiveness here, leaning towards truthfulness. But it's gray.